This is Susan. She says that most men are jerks, but some men are wonderful. We showed her videotapes of these 3 single men, and she picked one as her date. Which one did she choose? Which will our audience choose? And this is Alan. He says he likes to talk to his dates about their former lovers. Which of these women did he choose? Which will our audience choose? Today on Love Connection, you'll find out who they picked, who the audience picks, and everything that happened on their dates. Now, here to tell us more about Love Connection is our host, Chuck Woolery.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, nice audience. Thank you. Welcome to Love Connection, where we have a new way for singles to meet, and here's how it works. Now, we've compiled a videotape library of more than 1,000 attractive and available single people. We select some of those singles, we show them 3 videotapes, they choose the one that they're most attracted to, and they go out on a date. Then they come here and they tell us what happened on their date. Now, to begin with, we're going to meet a woman who selected a date from our video library. She says that she's very athletic and that she collects strange pets and gorgeous men. Please welcome Susan Largy.
Susan, what is your idea of a gorgeous man?
Somebody who's aggressive, athletically built, nice looking.
Okay. Why are you only interested in gorgeous men?
They tend to be more aggressive. They're not passive. They do things on their own. They're not always waiting for you.
Okay. What type of strange pets do you have around the house?
A 9-foot boa constrictor.
That's strange.
Yeah, I used to sleep with, in my bed.
I beg your pardon?
He used to sleep in my bed. No, it likes real warm spots.
He what?
It likes real warm spots. Except... Weird audience.
This audience is way ahead of you, Susan, I'll tell you that.
Except that it used to get out and get in the living room, and it would kind of, people would walk in and see the snake. And
a wandering snake, yeah. There's nothing like a snake that won't stay where it's put,
that's
right?
No, gave him away.
All right, we know a little more about you. Let's take a look at the men that Susan had to choose from. Now, audience, watch closely because we're going to ask you to pick the man that you think's best for her. First, there was Paul. He says he's a nice guy with a few rough edges. He enjoys fishing, bowling, and dancing, and here's what he notices in a woman.
The eyes are where it's at, really. That's the first thing probably I notice about a person. And sometimes, you know, this is really kind of embarrassing, but I notice teeth. You know, I don't know why that is. I always, it's probably because I'm conscious of my own. Or I've always wanted to keep them clean and that type of thing, but I think teeth are the second thing.
All right, next there was Terry. Terry likes to roller skate and play pinball. He says he's easygoing, sensitive, and here's what he looks for in a woman.
I'm definitely a legs and bottom person. I like very attractive, shapely, round bottom, and nice, long, shapely legs. Not an absolute requirement, but it is attractive to me.
And finally, you watch Jimmy. He says he enjoys making other people happy. He never settles for second best, and he has a unique way of classifying women.
I like to classify women as pianos. You can pound them or caress them, but everyone is different. They've each got a different feel and a different sound, so you got to keep playing the pianos until you find the right one.
Now, Susan selected one of those men as her date. We're going to show you all 3 men again before you vote. First, there was Paul. He's 28, and he's a geologist. Then there's Terry. He's a real estate broker. He's 29. Finally, Jimmy. He's 24, and he's a waiter. Okay, audience, it's time for your voting machines. You've met Susan. You've seen her choices. Who do you think's the best man out there for her? Make your choice right now, please. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to meet the man that Susan selected. We're going to find out everything that happened on their date. We're going to do that when we come back in just a minute. Stay with us. In a little while, we're going to find out who the audience picked, but right now, let's find out who Susan selected. Susan?
Jimmy.
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 Jumped right on that name. Where's Jimmy? Now, in Love Connection, we always get both sides of the story. We ask our couples not to see or speak to each other after their date. Jimmy's backstage. Let's say hello to Jimmy Likes. Hey, Jimmy.
How's any better of the triplets?
Well, hopefully you're fine. And what was your first impression of Susan, Jimmy?
Well, when I talked to her on the phone, she sounded really nice, and she told me she was cute and could get any guy she wanted. And I said, great. And when I got there, she didn't seem to live up to those expectations.
Ooh. Hi, Susan.
Hi.
Why don't you tell us about your dates?
Oh, he was real nice on the phone. He stood me up about 3 times. And the fourth time we made a definite positive date, we were going to go out to a play. So I went specifically down there to get the tickets. And I get back and I get this message on my machine, "Hi, don't kill me, I can't go." And I'm stuck with these tickets for this play, so I went and he goes, "I'll call you back Tuesday, we'll go out then." So I tried calling him, his phone nobody would answer his phone.
Hold on just a minute. Jimmy, why would you cancel so many dates? What happened?
Well, basically, I'm just a busy guy. I had a lot of other things to do.
Okay, so finally he calls up and I go, he goes, "I'm sorry you couldn't call me. My phone doesn't work because I didn't pay my phone bill. So nobody can call me." And I said, okay. So he comes over and we're starting to drive, and I had to get in real early because I had a pinched nerve in my neck. And I told him early that we had to come home early. And I'd been in bed for the past 3 or 4 days, and I told him, I'd been in bed that day and that's where I was supposed to be. He goes, "That sounds like a great date." He goes, "A case of champagne and staying in bed."
Well, I didn't mean anything sexual by it. I mean, I've got my morals. I'm not easy.
Okay, so we're driving. We get to the restaurant, and we were eating the dinner, and I was picking the wine, and he kind of looked at the bottle of wine, and he just kind of looked at it, and I go, "Don't you like this wine?" He goes, "I've never heard of it." And I go, "Well, I'll tell you what, I'll buy my own bottle of wine. If you don't like it, you can go buy your own."
Well, I just don't usually buy house brands, is the problem.
Well, you drank 2 bottles of it. That's like something with it. Okay, well, we're eating dinner, and he can't figure out how to get the crab out of the legs.
No, that's not true.
And
I said something about... Never mind.
And so I said, "Just break off the joint and, pop them through." And he goes, "Well, I really don't want to eat with my fingers." And I go, "Who's going to care? Just go ahead and eat." So,
You didn't.
Eat with my fingers? No, you can't eat steak that way, dear.
You
So,
Jim,
Yes, I'm there, Chuck. I'm all over it.
what do you think?
Okay. After the dinner, she wanted to go home early. We had a nice dinner. The crab legs were fabulous. I mean, they're the best thing. Oh, they're fabulous. Huge. Bigger than my legs.
that's true.
Go ahead.
Okay, we got done eating, and we're going home. And we ended up getting in a car accident.
What happened?
My car got stuck in a ditch.
How?
It just drove into a ditch.
We're going through the canyons, and there's thunder in the air and lightning. It was fabulous, like I was at Disneyland. So she takes me to this deserted road where I guess valley people cruise or whatever they do in the dirt. I don't know. So we get there, and I said, "Well, look, there's grass over there. We can just veer off the road, and we're fine." So instead of getting to the grass, she didn't say anything. She just tried to leap this, 5-foot gully, as Evel Knievel in a female drag. I hit my head on the roof. I'm sitting there in the mud. I mean, we're in the car, just stuck. She went running through the field to get some wood so we could pry the car out. So here comes this blonde in a white dress, in the rain, hair running down, mascara, and these 2x4s on her shoulders. So she gets in the car, and we just picked it up and pulled it out of the ditch. So now I'm drenched. I've been sick for a week, by the way.
Poor
So
guy.
it was fabulous. I had a great time. It was unreal.
Well, listen, I'm kind of anxious to see who the audience voted for you, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
Let's take a look and see. How about 59% for Terry? Huge margin. Now, we picked up the tab for you and Jimmy. We'll be happy to pick up the tab for you and Terry.
Thank you anyways, but that was an experience to last me a lifetime.
Okay. Well, listen, Jim, sorry things didn't work out.
No
we have a nice
problem.
gift for you. Susan, it doesn't always work out, but like you say, it was enough to last a lifetime. We have a nice gift for you, too. We'll be back with another couple in just a minute. Stay with us.
Elta MD UV Clear. Weightless sun protection. With a transparent zinc oxide finish. Trusted by derms, loved by skin. Elta MD.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that opens up a world of possibilities. With Venture X, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy. And turn all of your purchases into extraordinary trips. Plus, get premium benefits at a collection of luxury hotels when you book on Capital One Travel. And get access to over 1,000 airport lounges worldwide. Open up a world of possibilities with Capital One. What's in your wallet?
Eczema isn't fair, and it isn't your fault. But with Ebglyss, people with moderate to severe eczema can have real results, like skin that's still more clear at 1 year.
Don't use if you're allergic to Ebglyss. Allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Eye problems can occur. Tell your doctor if you have new or worsening eye problems. You should not receive a live vaccine when treated with Ebglyss. Before starting Ebglyss, tell your doctor if you have a parasitic infection.
Ask your doctor about once monthly Ebglyss.
You and your dogs are two peas in a pod. So why not feed them 100% human-grade treats too? At Full Moon, we believe if it's not good enough for you, it's not good enough for them. Our USDA-certified jerky tenders, sticks, and bites are soft, chewy, easily breakable, perfect for at home or on the go. With Full Moon's all-natural human-grade treats, your dog can eat just as well as you do.
Meet a man who chose a date from our video library. He's from Philadelphia. He likes a woman who says no. And he says he dates a lot because he believes in aggressive pursuit. Please welcome Alan Lawrence.
How you doing, Jim? I'm doing fine. Sit down here. Something we should do right at the start here is...
What's that? Do we have to stand up or can we sit down?
No, I have a nickname. Everyone calls me Flo. I've had it for years, so let's drop the Allen and catch the flow.
Okay, Flo, what do you mean by aggressive pursuit?
Let's put it this way. If I see a woman, especially in a big town like L.A., that I'm really attracted to, now the chances are that I may never see her again. It's a big city. So I will walk right up on the street, radical U-turns, screeching tires, but I'll do whatever I can to walk up and at least say something and make contact, because you never know, that could be the one. So if you girls out there, if I walk up and say something stupid, believe me, that's the highest form of compliment. That's the way it is.
Just wait for Flo to walk up and say something really dumb to you. That's the highest form of
It usually is, but they'll laugh.
Okay.
It opens doors.
Why do you like women to talk about former lovers? That's something you said in your little thing up front.
It's more of a defense mechanism, I guess. On a first date, I guess everybody's a little nervous. And you get them on a subject like that, and they just start rolling. So I'm a good listener. I can kick back, you know, sympathize with them, agree that the guy's a bum, and already I'm looking good, you know, because I'm on their side. It works every time.
We know a little more about you. Let's take a look at the women that, pardon me, I won't say Alan, Flo had to choose from. Now, watch closely because you're going to get to vote, okay? First, there was Colleen. She likes to water ski and roller skate. She's been single for 4 years and has 2 children, and here's what she does when she meets men.
Singles bars. I hate to say that. People get a bad idea of that. We go to one place that you get to know everyone, and it's friendly, and you feel at home there. I don't just jump around from bar to bar to bar.
Next, there was Diane. Diane's from Denver. She likes tennis and jogging. She says she's warm and affectionate, but she always meets the wrong guy.
I get the schlumps, I do, because I'm out there and I'm outgoing. You know, it's hard for pretty women. Most men think pretty women are going to be kind of quiet and introverted and aloof and snobby. And not this one. This one's, hello, oh, you're cute. And I'll talk to everyone, and they think, oh, God, she's talking to me. Well, and I mean, I get nerds. Well, I don't know what to say.
Finally, watch Jody. She enjoys camping, backpacking, and softball. She's originally from Florida. We ask her how she likes Los Angeles.
It's a much more materialistic environment out here. Cars are more important. Suntans are more important. But they're much more active, too, which is exciting. They're a lot quicker to get up and go places and do things. You don't sweat as much as you do back east.
Okay, before we find out who Alan chose as his date, let's see all 3 of these ladies once again. First, there was Colleen. She's a 28-year-old salesperson. And Diane, she's a secretary. She's 25. Finally, Jody. She's also a salesperson, and she's 23. Okay, audience, it's time to vote again. Who do you think's the best lady out there for Alan? Please make your choice now. All right, the audience has voted, so let's find out who Alan selected. Alan, who's the lucky girl?
Diane.
Diane. With the blonde hair. We always hear both sides. Diane's backstage. Let's say hello to Diane Silverberg. Hi, Diane.
Well, hello, Chad. Hi.
You don't look anything like you did on your tape. You had blonde hair, and now you're a brunette.
I know. I'm a little shorter hair. It's a shock to me as well.
She doesn't look even like when we went out on the date. The hair was different then, too.
I know.
You like it better?
Oh, I prefer brunettes. I don't know if that makes me a gentleman, but I prefer brunettes, definitely.
Tell us about your date, Alan.
We had trouble getting it together because after I had selected her, she had gone to Denver for a little while.
Right.
And then I'd been sick, and then my mom flew into town from New York, so I'd been really busy. So actually, the night that Diane and I went out, I had 2 dates. I had taken Mom out to dinner. And then dropped her back at the hotel and gone out with Diane. We went to a club, variety entertainment, comedians and music, and we got in the door and picked a nice table in the back, in the corner, and sat down, and I ordered a beer, and Diane ordered a club soda with a lime.
Not unusual, is it?
Time and place for clean living, but I wasn't sure I was doing so good at this point. So we sat and we watched a couple of the acts. The acts weren't, I wouldn't call it talent, so we got out of there and went across the street to an English pub. Just sat there and talked, and finally around last call, they swept us out the door because we were just hanging out.
Do y'all have a lot in common? Did you?
We do have a lot in common, and we just talked about different things. It was kind of, a lot of it was a self-confidence building thing for Diane, because she's got this thing about schlumps and schleps and all these guys that she ends up going out with. And I told her that it was just a run of bad luck, and here I was, you know.
Yeah, there it was.
The tide had turned.
We did get along very well.
And after that, we drove back to her place, and we continued talking and around 4 o'clock, she finally got out of the car and went on upstairs.
Because I had to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, that was it. Otherwise, she could have talked all night.
Well, the reason probably that I didn't ask him up to my apartment probably is because I was afraid he'd stay. And, so, you know, first date.
After all that talking, she still didn't trust me. I don't believe it.
Let's take a look and see who the audience voted for.
No.
Oh, 73% they picked Jody.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Well, we picked up the tab for your first date with Diane. If you'll follow the audience's advice, we'll pick up the tab for your date with Jody.
I think I'm going to go out with Diane again. I'll pick up the tab. Besides, you're not my type.
Is that all right with you?
Oh, absolutely.
Come on out here. Well, you guys talked and talked. Do you think you'll invite him to your apartment next time?
Yeah, I think so, but I think I want a good date this time. I mean, I don't want to have it at 9:30. No, I don't mean good. You know what I'm saying. I mean, a reasonable hour.
Yeah.
A little more time to, not so rushed. Like, you know, we have, like, it's 9:30 already.
What she's saying is she wants dinner this time.
Right.
What's dinner?
We have a nice gift for both of you. Thanks for being on the show.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, Chuck.
We're going to come back with another couple in just a minute.
Stay tuned for more of Love Connection.
Let's meet another woman who chose a date from our video library. She says that men seem to come out of the woodwork for her. She thinks it's important to feed your date, and she says she has a strange sense of humor. Please welcome Sheila O'Connor.
Let's start with your sense of humor.
Yes.
Why is your sense of humor so strange?
I like to take people by surprise. I like the element of surprise. And the other night, as a matter of fact, I went out with this gentleman, and we were just kind of fooling around eating dinner, and he grabbed my arm, and he had all these muscles and stuff, so I thought, well, what am I going to do with this guy? So I took half a glass of beer and tossed it on him. And I thought that was, you know, to me, that's kind of a sick sense of humor, and I thought he had the same kind of humor as I did, and he got upset. And I haven't seen him since.
You were married. Now, did your ex-husband have this same kind of sense of humor?
Yes, that was what attracted me to him, as a matter of fact. He was quite sick.
What were some of the things that you all used to do together, maybe?
Well, one time we went to this Halloween party, and again, we both liked the element of surprise, so we went as a singing telegram. And yeah, that's right. How would one dress up as a singing telegram?
Yeah.
I had a hose wrapped around me that you would water the plants with, and he had on
this green grass stuff in one of those calendars coming out of his head, and we were sneaking around the side of the house practicing the songs we were going to sing before we knocked on the door. And no one knew what we were. It was a surprise.
Wonderful. Why? Okay, know a little bit about you. Let's take a look at the tapes that Sheila saw. Don't forget you're going to vote again. First there was Michael. Michael's from Iowa. He's a photographer at a nude resort. You heard me right. He says he's a neat guy, and he tells us why he's divorced.
I didn't know how to be married. She didn't know how to be married. We had a lot of interference with the mother. Basically, we just didn't know what the heck we were doing. If you could learn to do marriage like you could learn to do algebra, there'd be hardly any divorce.
And next there was Franklin. He's from New York. He collects antiques and artwork, and here's his thoughts on marriage.
In certain cases, I'm extremely opinionated. But I feel that if you're really going to be in a relationship and make that relationship work, the first thing, you must be totally comfortable with yourself. Because until you're totally comfortable with yourself, you're really not in a position to give to the other person.
And finally, you watch Philip. He enjoys golf and woodworking, and he prefers women with long hair, and he tells us what else he's looking for.
I'm looking for a good friend as well as a good lover. Have the both together. I found a lot of the women I date are kind of selfish. When you're giving to them, everything is fine. When they have to give in return, they find that very difficult to do.
Now, before we find out who Sheila chose as her date, let's see all three men once again. First, there was Michael, a 39-year-old photographer. Then Franklin, he's in marketing, he's 40. And Philip, he's a builder, and he's 42. Okay, audience, it's time for you to vote again. Who do you think's the best man for Sheila? Please make your choice now.
Thanks for checking.
Okay, the audience has made its choice. Now let's find out who Sheila picked. Sheila?
I chose Franklin.
Franklin.
Yes.
Listen, I know you must be rather anxious to tell us what happened on your date, but I must confess we're out of time.
Oh,
we don't have enough time. Can you come back tomorrow and tell us?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we'd appreciate that.
Okay.
You kick off our tomorrow show.
Okay, good.
All right.
Good.
That's our show for today. We'll be back tomorrow with Sheila and more singles trying to make a love connection right here. I'm Chuck Woolery. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Some guests on Love Connection will receive one of the following. Genuine Z-Brick brand facing brick. Add richness and character to your walls with easy-to-apply Z-Brick wall facings. Beautify your home with genuine Z-Brick. Or Windsong Perfume, the soft, romantic fragrance that will always remind him of you. He can't seem to forget you. Your Windsong stays on his mind. From Prince Machiavelli. Or new formula Step Saver. It cleans so well you get a clean and shiny floor in one easy step. Step Saver, a step ahead. Or a handsome 8-piece set of Anchor Hocking's new Kitchen Classics ovenware. Anchor Hocking. We set the table for America. This is Rod Roddy, speaking for Love Connection.